progress report and all the wonderful and exciting things happening at the University of Guam as it commemorates its 60th anniversary this year. Thanks for joining us.
Oh, absolutely. It's our pleasure.
I know you guys have been extremely busy, lots of things going on at the university. Tell us what you guys got planned for this month.
Well, this month we focus on graduate studies, sponsored programs, and research, and really that's all of our graduate level programs, and it's all of the research components of the university, which would be, of course, the Marine Lab, Western Pacific Tropical Research Center, our Coral Reef Institute, and so many others. And so we're featuring different aspects of each of those programs, and so people can get to know them a little bit better. But we're also having fun with the, so they're putting on a Mardi Gras party on the 21st, so that's next week at Jeff's Pirates Cove, and tickets for that are $25. So come and get to know all the different researchers, and our graduate students will be there, and so that should be a fun event. The last week of February, we have WERI, the Water and Environmental Research Institute of the Western Pacific. They're actually, this is kind of an interesting thing, they're offering people to test their water, their tap water, for bacteria. Wow. So you can go down and get a little vial from WERI and fill it with your tap water, bring it back down, and they'll test it for you for free. So you can find out what's in there. You might want to do that. Just for the news.
Well, you know, also coming up next week, I believe, is E-Week. Engineering Week,
yeah,
right?
Yeah. That's a partnership that we have, and with our engineering, our students and our faculty, and Paul Barron, formerly of Windsor and Kelly. They have a new name for, I think it's GH now, of their company, and it's really going out into the different schools and talking up engineering, careers in engineering and related fields. And so, and they've been a big supporter of the university. They've donated, they're one of our big sponsors for $60,000 for our 60th anniversary.
Well, let's move into March. March is always a big year for the University of Guam. Charter Day. What's planned? Okay,
Charter Day, of course, is huge. We have about 5,000 people out that day. We're going to have a lot of activities for kids. It's a great place for homeschoolers to bring their kids. We have planetarium shows. We're going to have a lot of interactive activities for the School of Education, all kinds of things happening with the School of Business. Nursing will be taking blood pressure and all those kinds of things. Of course, we have our Chamorro language competition. That in itself draws a couple thousand people, and that's in the field house. We'll have trolleys that run around the campus. Unfortunately, this year, because we're having renovations done at Marine Lab, we're not going to have the touch tanks. But so that's the only thing that's missing. But we still have the Isla Center for the Arts and their exhibit, and so you really can go and see, you know, everything that's happening at the university, tour the facilities, meet the professors, meet the students, and it's also a good way for parents to see what is offered there, what is the academic rigor that goes on in the classroom, and I think that's a good opportunity through the class research conference, so they'll have a bunch of different research topics there as well.
Let's move into April. Norman, I know you've got some big things you're planning.
Yes. You know, with the 60th anniversary in particular, it's very exciting for our alumni because this is their chance to reconnect with the university. And so on April 7th, we're hosting a golf tournament with the Alumni Association. So that's Saturday, April 7th. It's going to be at the Starts Golf Resort. And registration is $125 per person. And we're looking at lining up some very exciting sponsors. So far, we have 76 Circle K, Mandara Spa, and Hawaiian Rock. Now, we have a Facebook event page. So social media is huge nowadays. You can go in and type in UOG Alumni Golf Tournament, and you can see all the details and updates. And you can also see who's been invited to the event, who's coming to the event, and then you can send out invitations as well. And then down the road on June 1st, I'm really excited to talk about our alumni mixer, and we're calling it the G Factor. And we're calling it the G Factor. It's a takeoff of the TV show The X Factor, but because of our big G logo, we made the tie-in. So the G Factor will be a talent showcase, not a competition, but rather a showcase where we're asking our alumni to come be a part of the event, showcase their talents in singing, dancing, poetry slam, artwork, and all that fun stuff. So that's Friday, June 1st at the Westin, and it's more of a fundraiser, so tickets are going to be affordably priced at $30. And one of the highlights of the event is to put together an alumni hip-hop dance troupe. So that's going to be something that people would want to look forward to.
So you're actually participating right in the dance
I
competition?
actually am. Yeah.
I'll pay $30 to watch that. All right, well, you know, you gave us a lot of information tonight. Where can people go online?
In our case, the alumni tab under www.uog.edu. So the events that I just spoke about, those the details are up there on that webpage, and of course Kathleen's events are all up there as well.
We have our anniversary page, our 60th anniversary page, which is uog.edu/2012, and so /Charter Day. They're linked, so you can find everything and all the details of all the different events that we have, and our links to the Triton stories if people haven't seen them in the newscast or on other programs on your stations.
Any final comments?
We're having a blast. As you can imagine, you know, it's really busy, but I think that, you know, having a chance, as Norm said, to celebrate the alumni and people come back that you were unaware that have these fantastic stories. Like yesterday, we heard from a fellow who's an ROTC graduate who's in Afghanistan now, and he's an attorney attached to a Polish contingent there. So, you know, what a great story. Yeah. So we're learning a lot, too.
Yeah. All right, well, thanks.
And I just want to add, Bree, that outreach is a major effort of ours, especially as we're celebrating our 60th anniversary. And so my office sends out regular updates via email. So if for some reason or another you're not receiving an email from me, I'd like to ask that you contact my office, 735-2586 or 735-ALUM, and I'll make sure to include you in my alumni database. So therefore you can be up to date with all the latest happenings at the university.
And if you're lucky, you get to be in the hip-hop dance.
Yes.
We're going to try and get Jason, because he's an alum.
Yeah.
Maybe to be a part of your group. Well, thanks for coming in, and best of luck to you guys. Stay tuned.